Our next guest is best known for her roles in the award-winning series I Hate Suzie and the BBC thriller Better. But now the actor Leila Farzad is taking on new, exciting projects.
Yeah, along with appearing in the 4th instalment of the Bridget Jones film, that's going to be released next year. Leila is part of 2 new Netflix programmes, including a pretty dark comedy called Kaos. Take a look.
We should show them mercy, the Trojans.
Absolutely not.
But no one would expect it. You'd have a much more compliant Trojan population. As things are, it can only get worse. People need incentives to behave. They need skin in the game.
What about getting to keep their skin? Isn't that an incentive?
You know what I mean, Dad?
If the gods choose to punish a people, it does well not to question that choice. Troy was destroyed for a reason.
What reason?
They got complacent. They overreached.
Why don't we just let the people vote? The Athenians do it, it works. And the people would vote for you. You know that, because they love you.
People can't be trusted to vote for what they need, Ari. Ever. Now, you'll be a great ruler when your time comes, but you have a lot to learn. The gods choose who rules.
Leila joins us here on the sofa now. The gods choose who rules.
They do, until they don't.
Good point.
It's kind of like a modern-day mythology,
Yeah,
I guess.
modern-day answer to the Greek myth set in a world that you will recognise.
OK, how does that work?
It works because Charlie Cavell put their amazing brain onto the paper and created 3 worlds: gods, mortals, underworld. And there's a crazy, rich tapestry with eternal themes that you will all recognise and hopefully love.
Did you learn a lot about Greek mythology doing this?
I did. I think I had like a kiddie knowledge already, but I'd say it's not necessarily the purest version of it. So I learnt more. It's more about the humanity and the uprising and perhaps challenging the 1% that...
I suppose there are parallels with modern day life as well.
There are. Yeah. Eternally human themes, you know.
Tell us about your character, then.
My character is Ari, or Ariadne, who starts as Minos's daughter. That's kind of her title, so she's been very much repressed and living in this kind of closeted, almost princess-like life, saying yes to everything and being subservient until she decides it's enough and has a very particular prophecy. There are a lot of spoilers, but she goes on a real journey and you won't recognise her by the end.
When you get the script for stuff like this, do you think this is utterly bonkers, therefore it is brilliant?
Yes, I mean, I couldn't stop reading it. It was so clever, and it's not. You don't get a lot of scripts maybe of this.
Do you just get your bits, or do you get the whole thing?
No, hopefully you get the whole thing,
okay,
depending on NDAs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But for this, I got the whole thing, and I couldn't believe my luck that I was reading for her. Yeah.
Am I right in thinking that Billie Piper is also...
Billie Piper is Cassandra.
And you two obviously worked together before.
We did on I Hate Suzie, yes.
And how was that?
Well, we don't have any actual scenes together, but it was very lovely to just see... I got out of a car, she got into a car, and we had a hug. But I'm looking forward to seeing her at the launch. Nice to be involved with anything that she's in. Yeah.
How difficult do you think it is for writers to come up with something new? Because we keep talking about this being the golden era of telly. You know, so many streamers pumping out so much new content, so much amazing stuff. It's getting harder and harder to come up with an original idea. This feels quite unique. It
does. I think you're taking something that's tried and tested, a bit like taking a Shakespeare or a Chekhov, and you're going to play with it and mess with it and make it relatable.
But that could go really badly wrong.
It could, but it doesn't in this case.
Really right.
It could go really right, yeah.
But I think it's nice to have an infrastructure that people go, oh, yeah, I know the Greek myths. Let's see what they do with this. So, yeah, hopefully it will go down well.
You have been... Well, you seem to have been... Have you been incredibly busy, or is it just that everything's happening now all at once?
A combination of those two. I have been really lucky and have been busy, but this was shot 2 years ago. So it does feel like I would have done nothing but work, and I have also had a bit of a life.
Yeah, because... Bridget Jones.
Bridget Jones.
So the big, 4th instalment, isn't it?
Yes. Mad About the Boy.
You can't say too much about
I can't.
It.
Bridget Jones, Mad About the Boy?
Yes, is the name of the title.
OK.
Is the title.
It's
wonderful. It's a tragi-comic, delightful, wonderful Bridget Jones that I feel like everyone's going to love. I mean, the read-through, we were all laughing and crying, including Hugh Grant. I think he has said he also shed a tear. It's a really beautiful script.
So all the main players are back then?
The main players are back. They are, yes.
There's so much I'm dying to ask you, but I know you can't say a lot at this stage. But
No.
go on, give us one little nugget.
I'm not sure how much I'm going to... It's seeing a whole new side of Bridget in a whole new world, in a whole new environment that you haven't seen her in before.
Because so many people have grown up with her. That's the point.
Oh, yeah,
right?
she's an icon. I mean, acting opposite Renee Zellweger, I had so many out-of-body... I was like, oh, my God, it's Bridget Jones? It's Bridget... You know, having to try and centre myself.
That's great, I love that.
She's phenomenal. She's exactly as you would hope she would be. Yeah, amazing.
Oh, that's great. It's exciting.
It's really
Leila,
exciting.
good luck with that. Good luck with this.
Thank
Really
you.
busy. Thank
Yeah.
you so much. Nice
Thanks,
to see you this morning.
guys.
And all episodes of Chaos will be available to stream on Netflix from the 29th of August.